Hard 8. What's good, people? Y'all know what time it is. Time for me to deliver. The truth for YouTube. Yeah, what's up? It's me, Hard 8 times. The truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What up, people? What's going on? Here to bring y'all my first ever dual comm. You feel me? Of course, I did 2 previous dual comms, but this is my first dual comm, where I'm the host and I have a special guest. You dig? So without further ado, I'm gonna let my special guest go ahead and introduce himself.
Yo, what up, world? It's your boy Jason, man, from the channel Up for Discussion. Just want to say it's a great pleasure to be here with my homeboy Hard 8, man. Glad to be in the building with you, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I like your work, man. I like what you do, and I like your genuineness.
Man, the feeling is mutual, man. Like, you know what they say, real recognize real, dog.
All day, all day. So this is why I chose to do my first dual comm or double comm or whatever you want to call it. This is why I chose you, because I feel your work, man. So
man,
let's just go ahead and get right on into it.
Let's jump into it.
Today's discussion is, are you too old to be playing video games?
I like that. I like that.
Now, my take on it is I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be playing video games until I don't want to play video games no more. You feel me? Now, I could be 50, 60, 70 years old. As long as my hands are still working and I ain't got arthritis or some shit, I'm going to be playing video games, man. But the reason what made me want to do this topic was because about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, my homie was on Craigslist and he wanted to buy a PS3 or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he found the PS3 that he wanted. I went with him to go get it. So when we was getting the PS3, he asked the dude, you know, why you selling the PS3? And the first thing out his mouth was like, he was like, man, I'm 20. But then I guess he seen our expression and he like switched it up real quick. Was like, you know, I'm about to go to college, so I ain't gonna have time. But you know, he was just like, I'm 20, and it was like, what?
He act like 20, the new 60 or some shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck that mean? Like, so basically, you saying we too old? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So what you think about that?
Low key, man, I was in that same kind of situation that the homeboy was in. I can say when I went off to college or whatever for the first time, I took my PS2 with me, and I can say I honestly rarely played it. It was the first time in my life that I really put the game down, you know, because I got into like the partying scene, you know, hanging out with my friends, doing the whole college life. So it was like, yeah, sure, when I went back to my dorm, I might throw the game on, power it up, me and my roommate to get a few games in, but I rarely played as much as I did when I was like in high school. But then I had to leave school for a little bit, man. Was out for like a year, came back to school, and I'm going to a new college, and it's like I'm meeting new friends or whatever, but I had way more time in my room, so I'm playing the game more. Whenever I go to the rec, I see everybody in there, they playing the system. That was the main reason I was like, yo, I gotta give me like an Xbox or a PS3, because those was the new systems that they had in the rec. So I'm like, yo, everybody playing it. They like, yo, let's hop on this 2K. And I'm like, you know, I had put the game system down, and for a minute, I thought I had the same feeling that the man probably had. Like, you know what, I guess I'm getting too old for the games. I don't play them as much, finding other things to do. But essentially, I still love video games at the heart. I never sold my system. I never would. It's just like, you never know. It's like that jewel that you might go back to later in life, but you're never gonna sell it. So, always, I still play games, and ever since then, man, I've been on it.
Yeah, I feel you. I never felt like I was getting too old for games. I remember like back in like 9-9, I kind of put games to the back seat because I remember I was really getting into like chasing females or whatever like that. So yep. Games kind of took like a back seat, but I'm always a gamer at heart. Yeah. And I don't know, I never felt like I had to like fake any moves or not tell a chick that I'm into games, because nowadays, you know, games are more acceptable than they once were. You feel what I'm saying?
You're right, they are.
So nowadays, when a dude gets into a relationship, you know what I mean, he might tell a chick he play games, but he don't tell her that he play games. You feel me?
Yeah.
He might just try to set it off like, yeah, you know, I play little games here and there. And then when they get in a relationship now, she like, motherfucker, you on on this
Exactly.
shit all day. You like, well, I told you I play games, and she like, well, you ain't telling me you play games like that, because you know they tried to downplay it.
Yeah, he downplayed it. He kind
Not,
of posing. My
yeah,
thing
you
is,
know what I
man,
mean?
my thing is when I meet a chick or whatever, and like now, like I'm in the games, I let them know off rip. Like more than likely, a female gonna ask you off rip. I've had females ask me plenty of times, and I ain't gonna be like, no, you know, I only play one. I'll be like, yeah, I play. Do you play? That's the question I hit them with. Like, do you play it? And then some females will be like, yeah, I like such and such game or whatever. I'll be like, yo, I got that. You wanna go play it? And then, you know, they'll come through, play the game, and one thing leads to another. So, I mean, games can get you in there the same way they could get you out. I mean, it's females that be like, yo, games is for kids. I don't really play that shit. But, I mean, if a female feeling you, man, she ain't gonna sweat that shit. So that's why I say,
No
like, it
doubt.
ain't no reason to even pose on it. You know, just be yourself. You a gamer.
Yeah, because back in the day, you know, video games was considered to be a child's toy. You
Yeah.
feel me? But now it's a big, you know, it's big. It's big entertainment now. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
what you expect, man? A kid grow up playing a game, he's gonna grow into a man that plays games. I mean,
right.
that's just the natural progression of life. I mean, I don't think it speaks to a person's maturity whether or not they play video games. It's a hobby. I mean, it is what it is.
I remember back in my pimp years, you feel me? You know, a female would come over, because usually back then I used to just bust them out and rush them out. You feel
Yeah,
me? But a
yeah.
female would come over, I'd bust out, and then I hop right on the game while she's still there, and she used to be like, damn, you just gonna play the game? Yeah.
Yeah,
The door right there, you can roll. You feel me? I holler at you
exactly,
later.
exactly.
You know, it's all good now, but man, I just don't think that, you know, there's an age limit. You feel what I'm saying? The video games is big now, man. It's
They
big.
are.
So I know it's still dudes out there right now that might, you know, be talking to a female and he ain't let her know yet that he's a video gamer, and, you know, he get on YouTube and watch video game videos and all that just because he might
Yeah.
feel ashamed and shit, like his pride or whatever won't let him tell the truth. Because
That's crazy, man.
because I remember when I was young, I was in the Japanese animations a lot. You know what I mean? I used to watch Devilman 1, 2, Ninja Scroll, Fist of the North Star, Ryan and Bean, all that good shit. And
Yeah.
I used to be, I don't know, I used to tell people I was into it. You know what I mean? But people were like, yo, you too old to be watching cartoons. But I used to be like, yo, these cartoons ain't for kids. You know what I mean?
Not at all, man.
It's
They have
sex.
way more story than like a regular ass cartoon.
Right,
does.
it's sex, violence, blood, gore. It's crazy. Like, these ain't no kid cartoons. So people
You
never.
know what I kind of think it is, man? I think is when people see something, you know how a person isn't used to something, if it's out of their zone, their comfort zone, then they try to reject it. It's the same way. If a person doesn't play games and you tell them you do, the first thing they gonna do is try to shun you like you doing something that's not like on their level or some shit. And my thing is just be yourself, man. I tell a person in a minute, like, yeah, I play games, what of it? And
So-
to let me tell you something even better, man. I've been in the corporate world. I've done internships, and I was on the gaming site one day, you know, and I'm thinking like, oh damn, my boss just caught me on this gaming site. Man, he turned and was like, oh, is that the new BioShock that's coming out? I'm like, dude, you play games? And he like, yeah, man. He was like, you want to go? I was just about to go get that at lunch. I'm like, are you serious? Me and this man, that's my boss. I'm thinking he like uptight or whatnot. Man, me and this man at lunch, we went out to Best Buy and he bought his BioShock. I'm
That's
like,
what's up.
who does that? And it's like, you would never know. And it's like, you can't be ashamed of it, man. If you enjoy games, just be yourself and tell people, man. You never know who might be into it.
So let me ask you this question.
What's
Is
up?
there a certain age when a man or woman should stop playing video games?
In my opinion, nah, man. It's all about loving it. Like I always say, if you love something and you enjoy doing it, and it's positive, it's nothing that's gonna harm you or do anything negative to you, then I say go for it, man. Regardless of what other people think, as long as you enjoy it, keep at it.
It's a form of entertainment nowadays, man. Everybody does it now. You see more females is, you know, playing games or whatever like that. And there's some pretty females that's playing games. Some good looking gaming chicks out there, you dig? But yeah.
Hey man, and it's like the funny thing is like a lot of people only know about, you know, the gaming chicks that's on YouTube. I know so many pretty ass females that play games that, you know, they ain't on YouTube or nothing, and you would see her and you'd be like, yo man, that chick ain't into no gaming. I can bet you a lot of fine females love playing video games, man.
Yeah, that's
I know some, my homeboys know some. I think the best relationship a person can get into is if you find a girl that like video games as much as you do, or just a little bit more. I don't know if you want a chick that like them more than you do. That might be kind of obsessive or whatever. You know, your girl playing the game more than you. But I mean, I think it'll work out. It'll be a great thing.
You know what? If my girl played the game more than me, that's cool. Cause I know how to
Yeah.
get off. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
watching, sitting here playing the game. I'm just
You're
gonna
right, man.
in
You
her
got
mouth,
that gifted gab.
throw it all in her mouth, like, huh, take this, get off.
Yeah. Like, hey, you playing, like, you holding the wrong stick right now, you know?
I'm gonna tell her like this, man. So, how much time we got left, man?
We had 13. We had 13 plus. It's going to 14 minutes. So
shit,
this is a little, almost at the 10-minute mark, man.
It's all good, man. We just sitting here busting it up, man. I want y'all to check out my man Up for Discussion. I'm gonna put his link down in the description. And if you like his music, excuse me, my phone. If you I said like his music. If you like his videos, go ahead and subscribe, man, and give him a shout out, leave him a comment or something, man. He do good things, man, and I think more people should see my man work. So go ahead and check him out, man. Just don't subscribe because I said so.
Yeah, don't, man. I'm gonna let you know, man. I'm the one dude on YouTube that I don't want no dead subs, man. I'll let anybody know that. So if you come through, you have to watch my videos and you're gonna have to comment, man. If you don't, man, I'm gonna give you the boot.
And he ain't no side.
Real.
He ain't no side kicking. He ain't no professional ass kisser. You dig? So
nah, not at all.
Like my man. You got any last words?
Man, I just tell the people, man, be yourself, man. If there's somebody out there watching this video and you still didn't get the message is if you enjoy games, if you enjoy doing something, keep doing it. Don't let nobody else discourage you from doing it. Do you, always.
Yeah, shout out to all my female gamers out there. Bomb Whore, Swag Chick, Gaming Girl 730, Crunk Girl 711, Hottest Gaming Chick, Brittany Tanisha. Shout outs to all my gaming females, man. You know I love y'all. Holla at your boy, man. And yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, man. So yeah, man, thanks Up for Discussion, Jason. Thanks for doing this with me. And I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. You giving me the opportunity, so I appreciate it, man. It's good to sit down and rap a tab with you.
No doubt, man. It's hard 8 times. Deuces.